gotta talk. We gotta talk, drip talk, see it when I walk. I can't even lie, I don't know how to stop. When it flippin', don't know how to stop. We gon' cause a scene when the top chopped.
Hey my favorites, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be doing a fall inspired look. I didn't want to do anything summery because we're leaning towards fall and winter, spring, September, spring joggers.
Excuse me? Joggers.
You know. We're also going to be doing a Q&A. So I had you guys submit me questions on IG and all that good stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. I already prepped my skin, washed my face, brushed my teeth. Just like you should have. So you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right on into my Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer. This is something I always use to keep the oils at bay and to keep my skin matte. So I always just apply it really in my T-zone area, especially right here, because I know this is where I get oily and a lot of other people get oily in these areas as well. My next step is to go wet my beauty blender because I did it and I forgot. Okay, I'm back. Beauty blender is wet. Beauty sponge is wet. And this sponge that I am using is the Sigma Pro Sponge. You can use my code FOREVER to get 10% off on anything Sigma. You know, just a little something to throw at you. I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC Full Coverage Foundation. You know, I always use this. I don't think it's ever gonna change. It may change, but for now, this is what I've been using. And if you guys have any recommendations for like full coverage foundations, let me know. I don't normally like to go out and buy makeup, but I'll go out and buy a foundation. You guys know whose channel I like? I really like on YouTube. His name is Antonio Garza. He is so funny. Like, I don't know if it's his editing or what, but when I tell you that it's so funny and I can't stop watching it. I think I've binge watched most of his videos. It's the editing, I'm sure. The way he edits his videos, it's hilarious. Hilarious. The sound effects, everything. It's just funny. And I feel like a lot of YouTubers are trying to bite his style because I believe he said in one of his videos that he was on YouTube for about 4 months and he's reached 1 million subscribers, and that's pretty good. And he's only in high school, so you know, high school life is real busy these days. So the reason why I actually love this foundation is because it's full coverage, it's sweat resistant, it's water resistant, and it's not gonna go anywhere, honey. It's not, it's gonna stay. And I love it. I know Patrick Star uses this foundation. And speaking of Patrick Star, I feel like lately he's been doing a little bit too much. I love him and all, and I love what he stood for with his tutorials and all of that, and back in the day, and fun, and curling his lashes up to Jesus. Now I feel like with the videos for his matte campaign collection, I feel like it's too much, and I don't want to have to watch it. You know, I loved him for him, and I don't want to have to get into all of the antics that he's putting out now. It's just a lot, and I don't want to do it. Next, I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealers in the shade Toffee and Cool Tan. So now I'm going to go in with my cream contour, and this is full coverage foundation from MAC as well. So I'm going to go in and blend all of this out. And then I'm going to take my MAC 217 brush to blend out the nose contour. And there you have it, skin. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and bake over these areas, my highlighted areas, with my Sasha Buttercup setting powder. So, you guys, I'm gonna let this sit here and bake as I read the questions that you guys submitted to me via Instagram. So, the first question was from Makeup by Kayla Marie. She asked me, if you could only buy from one brand for the rest of your life, who would it be? All in fun, LOL. Okay, Kayla, it would probably be MAC because that's most of the products that I use now. And since I worked for the company for like 3 years, I know the products in and out, and I know how to manipulate them, I know how to use them. And their products are just easy to me. And it's called Makeup Artist Cosmetics, so, you know, hey. So that's what I would use. The second question was from Bronze Marley. Hey, Bronze. His question was, if you were blessed with an opportunity to work with a brand, who would you work with and why? This is so hard. I don't know who I would work with. I would probably work with MAC. Just because I feel like that's the company that gives the most opportunity. Even though when I was working with them, I didn't have much opportunity, but I feel like for influencers, we get a lot of opportunities, you know. Everybody's getting the PR, everybody's getting collaborations and all of that good stuff. So I would probably work with MAC. I would. The next question was from Juice Box. And I can't see it. But they asked, how did you come out to your parents if nobody didn't ask this already? My father kind of already knew, I think. So I really didn't come out to my father. But my mom, on the other hand, she was cuckoo. And I was dating this one guy, and he kept calling the house phone because at the time I didn't have a cell phone. And he kept calling the house phone, and she asked me, she was like, Justin, who is this guy that keeps calling the house phone for you? And I was like, I think she said, is that your boyfriend? And I was like, yeah, yep, that's my boyfriend, yep, that's him. And she's like, okay, well, you can't call him no more. You can't leave the house. You can't go to after school stuff. And if he steps foot in the shower, I'm gonna have my husband shoot him. And I was like, I was taken back, honey. I was like, wait, what? Eventually that guy ended up dumping me because he couldn't have no fun. And I wasn't about that life at the time. And I started dating someone else. And my mom was accepting to that guy, and I'm gonna just leave that there. The last question, because you guys don't love me and I only got 4 questions. Like, who does that? The question was, what inspires you to continue what you do day in and day out? And this one was from Adrian. And yeah, what inspired me to continue what I do and from day in, from day out is I drive myself. I want success. I want to be able to live a life, my life comfortably and above that. Like, I don't want to have any issues in life. I want to always continue to be happy. I want to never need for anything. And I want to be able to give to the people in my life that need things. So I drive myself to continue to do what I do. I push myself because this is what I want to do. That's why I'm sitting in front of this camera talking to you guys. So brush away this baking powder because I don't want to cry. No, I'm joking. Now that we have our brows finished and our nose contour done, I'm going to go into my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to be taking this orange color right here, and I'm going to put that right into my crease. It's actually going to be my whole lid color. So next, you guys, I'm going to go in with the same shade that I went in on my lid and my crease, on my lower lash line, adding a darker shade. I'm first going to add this dark shade here and then go over with this shade here to give it a little smoke. So for lips, next we're going to be doing the Black Radiance Perfect Tone HD Lip Sculpture. I was going to use the shade Hot Chick to represent my girl, Hot Chick. Y'all know her on Instagram. She's doing big things. But I'm not going to use that shade. I'm going to be using the shade Belle Majesty. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. This is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed the little Q&A and all that other stuff. If you want to see any of my recent / old videos, go ahead and click right here. They're right here. Click any one you like. Binge watch.